Well, Sean Lennon, and we are back on the PWE Report, and look what we have back. We're welcoming the Head Diva, Davina Thorne, here on PWE, and make sure to check her out. She's advertised for Second Wrestling, Wrestle Eden this Thursday. Make sure to check that out on December 4th at the Cubby Bear, and she'll be accompanying the influencer Sean Lennon for this match, for the second championship against David Ali, so we're excited for that, and we currently know she's the current ZOWA Live Empress Champion. And she'll be part of the Good as Gold Rumble at Uprising 7, December 5th. That was just announced recently.
Yes.
That's from LaSalle, and they'll be on IWTV Live. And then also we've seen you at AAW Live, Galli Lucha, and we know you're a graduate of Freelance Wrestling Academy.
Yes.
So welcome back on. How is everything for you?
Great. I've been having a great time. I've gotten to do so much since the last time we spoke, so I'm really excited.
Definitely. I know. How's the past year been for you? I mean, you entered the business, let's say, at the ground floor, and then you went up from there. So
Yes.
pretty quickly. So how has having success been for you?
It's been so insane. Wrestling, like becoming a wrestler was such a gamble, like on myself. So like seeing that payoff is really cool. I've gotten to work for like so many companies that I like used to watch growing up as a kid, which is really cool. Like you mentioned AAW. I used to watch them all the time when I was a kid, and now I get to work for them, which is kind of insane and very surreal. And I am very grateful for all the opportunities that I've been given. Like I've been able to like cross off so many bucket list things, like Uprising coming up. That's like something I've been wanting to do for like such a long time, because I think they're building like such a great all women show, and
Yes.
so awesome to see. And I was like, oh, I want to be a part of that. So when like I finally got the message, I was like, oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And then all this stuff I've been like, freelance obviously is my home. I love it there so much, and just continuing to grow as a performer and like be creative and come up with different things to do. It's been great.
That's awesome. I'm really happy that you've had a great experience so far.
Yes.
And then you won the ZOWA Live Empress Championship. So how was that experience, winning the championship? It's pretty early in your career to win that belt, right?
I was very taken aback. I'm very honored, obviously. It was a really special moment. I didn't expect to win it when I got there, so it was kind of like a shock. I didn't even know it was a title match. I wasn't told. So it was a shock, and then my dad also happened to be there, and it was just a really special moment. I feel like again, wrestling's a huge gamble. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. You're really taking a huge bet on yourself and like following your dreams, which not a lot of people like have the courage to do, and not a lot of people have the luxury to be able to be like, oh, like I'm fearless enough to go after this, because it is such a risk. And like obviously there's so many, like that ZOWA title has such a wonderful history. Like it was just an honor. Like amazing.
Yes, for sure. They went from the tournament format to actually having the champion too, which
yes.
Because they were doing like a tournament. I'm sure you were really aware of, right?
Yeah.
And then when will we see you defend that belt? We did not see you defend that at the last ZOWA Fest live event, or ZOWA Live.
Unfortunately, I was so excited for that match. However, I will be defending it in January. I won't be at their next one because I have freelance, but I will be defending my belt in January.
Okay, that's good. We look forward to seeing that happen. And anybody that you are aware of that will be going after that belt?
I don't know. I think everybody in the ZOWA Live's women's division is like really scared of the Head Diva for some reason. I've had no real challengers step up to face me. And, you know, Lily, I had already wrestled, and then we wrestled again, and I beat her again. And like Lily is a wonderful performer, don't get me wrong, but like me as the ZOWA Empress, she's just not on my level. So I really am looking forward to seeing who they can find for me because nobody's going to be able to beat me. It's just, it's not going to happen.
Well, Sierra would have been a great opponent, and I hope you guys wrestle each other.
I would have loved to wrestle her and shown her what the Head Diva is all about, but unfortunately, that wasn't meant to happen at this moment, but I'm sure it will happen in the future. Sierra, watch her.
She's been in the business for quite some time. She started like around the same time you were.
Yes.
Started, yeah. When you look at the success of professional wrestling for women, you have Kylie Rae. You know, she was WEID, and now Lainey Luck getting that opportunity with WEID. So how has women's wrestling in Chicago been raising the bar?
Oh, I think the best women's wrestling is like in Chicago. I think it's such a great, not just women's wrestling, but like pro wrestling in general. It's just such a great hub. And like, obviously, Kylie Rae is like one of the greatest, if not the greatest female wrestler of all time, in my unbiased opinion, because she's my trainer. So obviously, like, I'm gonna love her. But like, I truly do believe she's like one of the best in our business. Not just for women, like in general. She is just such a great wrestler. I feel like she just engages the crowd. There's something about her. And then me as well is amazing. Like, I've also had the opportunity to train with her, and she's just an incredible in-ring performer. And like, if I could just be half as talented as these girls, or like a little bit smidgen, like I would be awesome. It's I feel like not just like Chicago women's wrestling, but freelance for women's wrestling. Like, there are so many great women's wrestlers there. And I think it's very telling that the first two women's WWEID champions came from freelance.
Yes, for sure. Hopefully there'll be some more to come out.
Hopefully.
And I'm excited to see you face Lainey Luck one day. We've never seen that yet.
I would love that. I would love that to happen.
I could also see you two teaming up, like in a different promotion where you're like the bad girls.
Yes.
Something like that. And for Kylie Rae, when you were in the ring with her, you had the chance to be in the ring with her twice. You had this tag team match that was kind of random. Like, talk about those experiences with Kylie.
She is, the way her mind works is just unreal. Like, she is able to like make sense of everything. And like, just I feel like being able to like be around somebody like that training is already such a blessing, but like being able to be in the ring with her, like it was insane. Funny story, the first time I ever found out about independent wrestling, my dad showed me a Kylie Rae match.
Oh, wow.
So, my life has always come very full circle. That moment, like, especially that tag match, because not just her, I had wanted to be in the ring with like Trevor for so long because I think he's an exceptional worker as well. And I feel like he doesn't get his flowers enough, but he's like insanely talented. He's so good on the mic. He's so good in the ring. Like, he's always willing to help the students out, which I really appreciate. And it was just very, very awesome to learn from both of them. And I feel like getting to have that opportunity with Trent, who I hate, but like he's one of my best friends. So like it was very, very special to get to have that moment with him. And not only that, but like winning that match was not expected. And I will like forever be grateful for that opportunity. I would love, whenever Kylie is ready to come back, I would love a singles with her. I would love to be the first in line.
I'm sure you would. That'd be great. That'd be an awesome match. And you've gotten good feedback, I'm sure, with your interactions with her and other wrestlers at Freelance.
Yes.
So when you look at Blair Onyx, let's talk about Blair, because you know she's also a good friend of yours, but she's also a big rival of yours. So
yes,
you had a big match at this AAW Live recently. Yeah. Now you're having her as your friend and your rival at the same time. Talk about that.
I have gotten me and Blair are like so close. We're basically sisters. So I love being able to wrestle her all the time. It's so fun. And like I think up until that Alive match, we hadn't worked each other in a really long time. It had been since like the summer. And Blair has also like she's started training under Ali. She's gotten new training, like she's learning and growing as a performer
Mhm.
too. And I feel like that Alive match that we had, like I was so proud of that match. I had so much fun. It was so awesome to be able to do that with her because like at the end of the day, like I hadn't wrestled her in like 3 months, which like isn't a long time technically, but when you
Right.
like us and you worked each other like consistently, and then it's like, oh, like I haven't wrestled you in 3 months. What happens?
Yeah.
And you get to have that match again, and it's like it's not only like we get to have this match again, we get to have this match again, we get to make it better. We get to see how each other has grown as performers, because like watching your friend wrestle and wrestling your friend is like two different things.
Sure.
It's awesome to like watch your friends and support them, but like wrestling them is so cool. I love wrestling my friends so much. I will beat my friends up any day. Um, I it Blair is just so amazing. I can talk about Blair all day. Her creative mind is just insane again. Like
Yes.
uh getting to work on like that short film we did together with her was like
Mhm.
a great experience because Blair was like so hands-on. She like knew exactly what she wanted, and she is also like one of those people who I'm like it's not a long time before she gets her big opportunity.
Yeah.
She has been evolving at such a great pace, and she has also been like working so hard. Like I'm sure fans see it, but like
Mhm.
as her friend, she has been working so hard to get that opportunity. So like without a doubt, it's
Oh
coming.
yeah.
And I will be there 10 toes behind her when it does happen, and I would like to wrestle her as much as I can until it does.
Yes, for sure. I'd love to see you and Blair wrestle at Freelance.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, or any other promotion. Second Wrestling, she has the championship, the
Yeah,
Mexico
she
State Championship.
does.
How do you think she does against Colt Cabana?
Yes. That's gonna be a fun match.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think she's gonna come out on top, or?
Well, you know what? I think Colt Cabana is gonna give her some trouble, but I think she will come out on top. Um, I'm very excited to see that match, though. I think it'll be really
Yes,
fun.
definitely. And now we'll talk about Sean Logan. So,
Yes.
how do you see him faring against Ali?
Oh, he's winning.
Mhm.
Easy. Easy. I feel like David Ali has been dodging Sean Logan for months. If we look at the track record, Sean has been waiting. He's been waiting for his opportunity. It's very clear that David just does not want to give this title up, so he's been like trying to find less worthy challengers. The biggest star in second wrestling has been Sean Logan for the longest time. He has been the most talked about star. I do not know why it has taken this long for him to get his opportunity at the second wrestling championship. So, without a doubt, Sean Logan will be your new second wrestling champion.
Okay, and I'm sure you're gonna ensure that it happens as well. You'll be ringside, and we'll have a lookout for you.
I will be cheering him on. I would never do anything illegal because I am a law abiding citizen.
Well, you did attack Ali at the last show, lights out. So you got involved physically.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
It
Okay.
wasn't a match. It wasn't a match. There are no rules. He
Yeah,
was just there, and I
I
was.
know. Well, it was. Let's talk about the Bryn Thorne match then at Second Wrestling. How did you like that match? Because you had this victory against her. This was your debut match. Were you intimidated by Bryn Thorne? She seems like an intimidating force.
Will not lie. I will not lie. Okay. I was slightly intimidated because one, she's from a completely different part of the world. Like the West Coast is completely different than Chicago. So
Yeah.
I was very like, how does that fare against like my wrestling style? They have a completely different style. Also, she is like a very intense performer. So like I was like, okay, Davina, you need to do your research. You need to come into this one prepared. So that's what I did. But I did win. So obviously I had nothing to be scared of. She is, but I will say, she did give me a tough time.
Hmm.
And that is also one of my favorite matches I've ever had. I feel like she brought out a different side of me, a more intense side of me. I'm already intense. I guess you can say I scream a lot. I'm like kind of insane, whatever.
Hmm.
Um, I loved that match because I felt like I got to, it was a different type of wrestling than what I was used to.
Sure.
She is amazing. She was really, really nice to me and like awesome and great to call a match with. And I love that match. Like it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I was a little nervous because like second wrestling debut, like I've been waiting for this, but like it all went according to plan as everything does in my life.
I know you used the referee to your advantage there a little bit. No?
Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Okay.
If the ref didn't see it, doesn't count.
And so let's talk about Heather Monroe. Can we talk about that? Because she's been silent throughout all this. We have not heard from Heather Monroe. She hasn't appeared at the last couple shows. Are you afraid that she will come out to support David Ali? And what do you think will happen if you and her collide?
One, I do not think that because I think she would be scared of me because look at me, big dog, intimidating, duh. I think Heather is a great performer. She's awesome. Love her. However, I definitely think she's too scared. And if she did so happen to come out and try to help David win, I would beat her up and Sean would still win. So it wouldn't really matter. However, I would hate to do that because I love her. She's awesome. So
Really?
I would really hate to do that. But like if she gets in my way,
Hmm.
it's over.
Well, that's her husband, so I could see a confrontation brewing.
Mm.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I would like to see you and Heather wrestle each other too. That'd be
I
fun.
would love that as well.
And then we're going to be talking about Tornado Kid. Can you talk about him for a minute? Because you had this match with him at the pre-show in September. He's a guy that likes to yell and scream like you do. What's your history with him? Because you guys both train at the Freelance Wrestling Academy. Do you know his real identity, or I'm asking you too many at once? I'm going to ask you too much at once.
First of all, that was a lot. Second of all, do not ever compare me to that mask wearing loser Tornado Kid. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I would never, ever cover my face. Second of all, I do not know who Tornado Kid is, nor do I care. I beat
Mhm.
him. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Whether Nathaniel helps me or not, another question for another day.
Yeah.
Each their own on that. Nathaniel did not help me at all. In my opinion, he was being very annoying that whole match. He actually, I would like to say, I tried to get Nathaniel to help me that match, and he was not doing anything. So anyone who said Nathaniel helped me win that match is incorrect.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, Tornado Kid, he hadn't been seen for a while in freelance, hiding his face again because, ugly. But I think I sent him back to wherever he came from. As far as like training with him at the Freelance Wrestling Academy, he kind of smells, but like that's really all the notable information I can give off. Yeah, I beat him,
Yeah.
so
So he wears the mask outside of the ring too.
Yeah. You know, I kind of get it because like if I wasn't me and I was ugly, I would want to hide my face too, but like come on.
Yeah, he's a strange individual, but he's fun to watch.
Range.
Yeah, this past October, let's talk about Dreamwave. You got to be in this championship. Well, obviously, you got to be in the pre-show.
Yes.
But now you got the chance to earn a championship opportunity with the Good as Gold Women's Rumble.
Yes.
So that's going to be that changes everything, right? And
Yeah,
you're
of
going to be
course.
in there with some of the top women in the country. They're bringing
Yes.
them in. And so
Yes.
how much are you looking forward to that this match you can show off to everyone who you are? What can we expect?
Dreamwave is one of those companies that I have been scratching and clawing to get on ever since I started. Before I even started like actually wrestling matches, I was going to help set up at Dreamwave.
Nice.
So like this opportunity genuinely means the world to me. As far as Uprising, I have watched all these women come in and make this company the most must see women's wrestling company in America right now. I think without a doubt, it's the biggest women's wrestling show in America right now because they just bring in talent from not just all around America, all around the globe. Like, it's
Yep.
insane. They bring in so many people. Megan Bain's in this Rumble. It's a huge deal. So, me as somebody who's like up and coming, this is like one of the like not to put it's not lightly, but this is like one of the biggest opportunities in my career, if not the biggest opportunity in my career. So, I am very excited. I also feel very ready. I feel like I've been waiting for this. I feel like every opportunity I get to prove that I am evolving and I am like taking the time to work on myself and my craft and like getting better with every match. I feel like I'm proving that. So I feel like here, like on one of the biggest stages, I will prove yet again that I am rookie of the year when it comes to independent wrestling this year. I have been busting my ass for this opportunity, and I feel like it is my opportunity to prove to everyone that yes, I am rookie of the year when it comes to independent wrestling in 2020.
All right. Well, it was between you and another guy that from Freelance Wrestling. He was a standout to me as well, Nova Mars, but fortunately he got
Oh
injured.
my, yes, bro. I would just like to say this. All love to Nova Mars, one of the best guys on the planet.
Yeah.
And that's like not a pun. He is amazing. And if it's between me and Nova, then I will take that.
I mean, fortunately he got injured, but we can't
Unfortunately.
wait till he comes back. And
Yes.
boy, I wouldn't want to be him. Like when he faced you in the scramble match or the Rumble match.
Yes. We
At
do
one
have our
point,
history, but I was really hoping that we would get our singles match. And, unfortunately, he got injured and it was I was so sad. So like
yeah.
all love to Nova Mars. Speedy recovery. Please come back.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely one of the top people in freelance wrestling, and
Yes.
like you said, rookie of the year, and he's up there for that as well. So
Yes.
we'll see if he did enough. but you guys are like kind of like tied and tied, and you have to. But Trent Wrigley's doing a good job as well. So.
Oh yeah. Trent.
And so let's talk about like your goals for the following year. Like where do you see yourself performing outside of Chicago? Do you want to travel? I know you'd like to go back to like Arizona, right? You were a time you were living there. I don't know if you were from there, but there was a time you were
Yes,
living
I am from Arizona.
there.
Yes.
Okay. So talk about your aspirations to get outside.
Of course. Yeah, of course the West Coast I would love to go. East Coast, really anywhere like that's not Chicago. I love Chicago, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like I would love to do more, and I feel like I'm ready to do more. I my goal is just to try to get my name out there as much as I can. Obviously, I would love to wrestle on like TNA,
Hmm.
AEW, WWE, ROH, like whatever. I just wanna like live to my full potential, and I feel like me doing that is me wrestling. So I feel like my goal is just to continue wrestling, continue improving, continue growing.
Yes. And you feel like the fans are coming around you. Sometimes they boo you, they hate you, but then you feel like there's other times that they're excited for you. I hear cheers in Logan Square Auditorium. I do.
I'm just saying, every time my entrance music hits, there's cheering before I start yelling at people. Um, I feel the love. Even when people are booing me, I feel the love.
Mhm.
I feel like in professional wrestling, the worst reaction you can get is no reaction. Also, if you're booing me, it means I'm doing my job, so boo me harder.
Right.
So I feel the love no matter what. I know at the end of the day, like everybody's there to enjoy. Like professional wrestling is people's escape. It
Yes.
was mine when I was a kid, and it's like the people going to these shows escape. So I feel like my duty as not only a performer, but like as a fan of professional wrestling is to let these people be mad at something else than what they're mad at in
Right.
life, because that's
Hmm.
what it's for.
Right. Well, you have the whole thing where they're about the looks and the fashion and all that. So you got that going. It reminds me of Beautiful People with
Yes.
yeah, Angelina and Velvet Sky. Like
Yes, I grew up on.
I also see like you could join these other little factions. Like there's the Pretty Empowered. I
Ooh,
see.
that would be, yeah.
Yeah, I think one of them is going to be there. The sister Kylie Alexa is going to be at Dreamwaves, so maybe a temporary alliance is in.
Maybe.
So I definitely see it going far though for you. And then for December 13th, Freelance Wrestling, tell everybody why they should come out. And we don't have a match for you yet, but hopefully there might be something in the works to know.
Hopefully. I don't know. Um, as far as freelance, whether or not I'm on the show, Freelance is like the top independent wrestling company in Chicago. They always put on the best shows, no matter who they get on the card. I feel like all the hottest new stars are coming for Freelance in the Academy. We're all grinding so hard to be able to
Mhm.
put on like these amazing shows, and just all the love and like thought that goes into Freelance as a company is just unlike anything I've ever seen before. And it's just different. Like Logan Square Auditorium, that venue, that crowd, like feeling that crowd, not only as a wrestler, but like when you're in the
Yeah.
crowd, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before, specifically for Freelance. The Freelance crowd is different than any crowd you'll ever see in professional wrestling. So, just like come out to Freelance. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, come out to
Yes.
Freelance, feel that crowd, feel that energy. It will fix your life.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're telling everybody to come out, even if you live in another state.
Yes, come out
Right.
to Freelance. Won't
Yeah,
regret
freelance
it,
is
promise.
it's called Freelance Pinup, December 13th, and hopefully that's what you'll be doing, pinning someone.
Hopefully.
But Davina, I appreciate you again on PWE Report, and I want to thank you again. And everybody should follow you. Go ahead, tell them how they should follow you.
I'm Davina Thorne, or I'm Davina.Thorne on almost everything, Davina_Thorne on Twitter, and I am usually, where can you find me? Actually, I was just talking about my shows this weekend. Stupid. This Thursday you can find me at Second Wrestling at the Cubby Bear, Wrestle Eden, where I will be accompanying Sean Lennon. This Friday, you can find me at Uprising in LaSalle, Illinois, also live on IWTV. And this Sunday, I will be at Galli Lucha Libre, match yet to be announced, but I know who I'm wrestling, and they are going to lose.
Okay, so this was a nice little break of a weekend for you, right? You didn't have to
Yes.
you didn't have to travel in this snowy
Yes.
snowstorm, so that's good.
Yes.
And then yeah, we'll see you at Freelance Wrestling and Second Wrestling. I'll see you there.
I'll be there.
All right. I appreciate you again being on PWE. And before I let you go, can you do a quick shout out for the podcast? And I'll stop this recording and I'll start a new one.
Okay.